Juxtapose, putting two or more things close together to see how they're the same or different. Juxtapose ideas, juxtapose images, juxtapose contrasting elements, juxtapose side by side, juxtapose for comparison. In her art exhibition, the artist decided to juxtapose vibrant colors with dark shades to create a striking visual contrast. Jeopardize, to put something or someone in danger or at risk. Jeopardize safety, jeopardize future, jeopardize reputation, jeopardize chances, jeopardize health. Drinking and driving can jeopardize not only your own safety but also the safety of others on the road. Judicious, having or showing good judgment, wisdom or sound decision-making. Judicious decision-making, judicious use of resources, judicious financial planning, judicious risk assessment, judicious problem-solving. The CEO made a judicious decision to invest in new technologies that would improve the company's efficiency. Jargon, specialized language used by a particular group, often hard to understand. Technical jargon, industry jargon, legal jargon, medical jargon, academic jargon. During the scientific conference, researchers used complex jargon that only fellow experts could understand. Justify, to provide a valid reason or explanation or to prove the correctness of something. Justify actions, justify decisions, justify beliefs, justify expenses, justify choices. The defendant presented evidence in court to justify their actions and prove their innocence. Jovial, someone cheerful and friendly. Jovial laughter, jovial personality, jovial atmosphere, jovial gathering, jovial disposition. The family reunion was filled with jovial laughter as relatives enjoyed each other's company. Jettison, to discard or get rid of something to lighten a load. Jettison excess, jettison cargo, jettison baggage, jettison outdated ideas, jettison old equipment. To save fuel, the pilot had to jettison extra weight by throwing out unnecessary cargo from the airplane. Juxtaposition, placing things together for contrast or similarity. Artistic juxtaposition, creative juxtaposition, dramatic juxtaposition, literary juxtaposition, visual juxtaposition. The magazine cover featured the juxtaposition of a traditional painting alongside a modern photograph to show their differences. Jubilant, showing great joy and celebration. Jubilant cheers, jubilant victory, jubilant celebration, jubilant mood, jubilant crowd. The stadium erupted in jubilant cheers as the home team scored the winning goal in the final minutes of the game. Jurisdiction, the official power to interpret and apply laws. Legal jurisdiction, territorial jurisdiction, judicial jurisdiction, national jurisdiction, exclusive jurisdiction. The case was within the jurisdiction of the state court, so it was handled by the local legal system. Jocularity, a playful and humorous behavior. Playful jocularity, light-hearted humor, amusing banter, witty joviality, comedic jesting. The classroom was filled with jocularity as the teacher and students shared jokes and funny stories during the lesson. Juggernaut, an unstoppable and powerful force. Unstoppable juggernaut, crushing force, overpowering behemoth, irresistible power, dominating force. The new social media app became a juggernaut, quickly gaining millions of users and dominating the digital landscape. Jactitation, jactitation is boasting or making exaggerated claims. Boastful jactitation, exaggerated claims, false boasting, restless movement, excessive bragging. His jactitation about his achievements made people doubt his credibility, as many of his claims couldn't be verified. Juncture, a critical point in time or a crucial stage. Critical juncture, crucial moment, pivotal stage, key intersection, turning point. At this juncture of the project, the team had to decide whether to continue with the current plan or make significant changes. Jocose, characterized by humor or playfulness. Playfully jocose, witty humor, jokingly light-hearted, humorous banter, amusingly playful. The comedian's jocose performance had the audience laughing throughout the entire show. Jauntiness, a cheerful and lively quality. Carefree jauntiness, lively cheerfulness, spirited buoyancy, energetic vivacity, animated liveliness. Her jauntiness brought a festive atmosphere to the event, making everyone enjoy themselves even more. Juxtaposed, placing things side by side for comparison. Closely juxtaposed, boldly juxtaposed, visually juxtaposed, starkly juxtaposed, strikingly juxtaposed. In the photo, the contrasting emotions of joy and sadness were powerfully juxtaposed, telling a unique story. Justification, providing valid reasons or evidence to support something. Valid justification, sound reasoning, reasonable explanation, moral defense, substantiated argument. The students' well-researched paper included strong justification for each of their claims. Jurisprudence, the theory of law and legal principles. Legal jurisprudence, philosophical study, legal theory, judicial interpretation, legal philosophy. The judge's decision was influenced by his deep understanding of jurisprudence and legal precedent. Jeopardy, a state of danger or risk. High jeopardy, grave risk, imminent danger, potential harm, serious vulnerability. The hikers were in jeopardy when they got caught in a sudden thunderstorm during their mountain trek. Jaded, weariness from overexposure or experience. Weary and jaded, cynically unimpressed, exhausted by experience, bored and jaded, disenchanted and tired. After years in the industry, she became jaded with office politics, losing her passion for the job. Jargonized, to use specialized language that may be hard to understand. Speak in jargon, communicate with jargon, use technical jargon, jargonize the conversation, employ industry jargon. During the conference, researchers tended to jargonize their presentations, making it hard for the audience to follow. Jettison, to discard or abandon something. Quickly jettisoned, carefully jettisoned, urgently discarded, strategically abandoned, swiftly unloaded. The pilot jettisoned excess fuel to stabilize the plane and ensure a safe landing during the emergency. Joviality, a joyful and friendly quality or atmosphere. Infectious joviality, radiant cheerfulness, exuberant merriment, bubbling happiness, vibrant conviviality. The family reunion was filled with joviality as relatives laughed and shared stories, creating a warm and joyful mood. Judgmental, being overly critical or quick to judge. Highly judgmental, overly critical, harshly judging, quick to judge, preconceived notions. Sarah felt judged by co-workers due to their judgmental comments about her choices even without understanding her reasons. Jovially, acting in a cheerful and light-hearted manner. Laughing jovially, speaking jovially, behaving cheerfully, acting playfully, interacting merrily. Friends gathered around the campfire telling jokes and laughing jovially late into the night. Jocundity, the state of being cheerful and merry. Joyful jocundity, merry cheerfulness, light-hearted merriment, playful happiness, gleeful joviality. The holiday party was filled with jocundity as everyone sang, danced and enjoyed themselves. Jesuitical, the characteristics associated with Jesuits. Shrewdly Jesuitical crafty reasoning clever casuistry cunning approach intellectual maneuvering his Jesuitical argument showcased his ability to use clever reasoning to present his case convincingly. Jadedness the state of being weary or lacking enthusiasm. Sense of jadedness weary cynicism lack of enthusiasm tired disillusionment excessive experience fatigue the constant routine led to her jadedness making her lose interest in the things she once enjoyed. Jealousy the feeling of envy or resentment towards others' advantages. Green-eyed jealousy envious resentment possessive insecurity covetous rivalry protective envy his jealousy over his brother's success strained their relationship leading to frequent arguments. Jocular describes someone or something as humorous or playful. Playfully jocular witty banter humorous antics light-hearted humor cheerfully joking the jocular comedian had the audience laughing throughout his hilarious stand-up show. Justifiably reasonably or appropriately supported by evidence. Validly justified reasonably warranted appropriately supported legitimately vindicated soundly defended the employee was justifiably promoted after consistently proving their skills and dedication. Jingoistic extreme patriotism with aggressive behavior. Aggressively nationalistic militantly patriotic hyper-nationalistic stance excessively chauvinistic behavior ultra-patriotic fervor the jingoistic politician's speeches promoted aggressive military action and excessive nationalism. Juridical relates to law and legal matters. Legal jurisdiction judicial authority law-related matters courtroom proceedings juridical system the juridical principles formed the basis for the judge's decision in the complex legal case. Justifiable something can be supported by valid reasons. Validly justifiable reasonably defensible legitimately warranted appropriately supported soundly explainable the company's downsizing decision was justifiable due to declining revenue and sustainability concerns. Jocoseness is the quality of being humorous or playful. Playful jocoseness humorous demeanor light-hearted joking witty banter cheerful humor the jocoseness in the room was evident as friends shared jokes and laughed together. Jocund someone or something as cheerful or merry. Lively and jocund cheerful disposition merry and jocund joyful merriment festive gaiety the children's jocund spirits filled the park with joy as they played and laughed together. Journalistic relates to journalism and reporting news. News reporting media coverage press profession reportorial work investigative journalism the journalistic piece shed light on a social issue reflecting the reporter's dedication to accuracy. Jointure legal marital or joint connections. Legal jointure marital agreement unified connection shared property joined together the couple's jointure clause outlined how their assets would be divided in case of a divorce. Judiciously making decisions with good judgment. Wisely chosen prudently decided thoughtfully considered carefully selected reasonably determined the manager judiciously allocated resources to ensure the project's efficiency and success. Jaunt a short and enjoyable trip. Quick jaunt leisurely outing pleasant excursion short trip fun adventure the family's jaunt to the beach was filled with relaxation sun and enjoyment.